Hey everybody, welcome to Wackadoo Brewing. This is Wackadoo Unhinged. I'm your host Steve, along with my co-host Dennis and the Brew Squatch, aka Sean, as always. And today our special guest is Corey. Corey, thank you for coming on the podcast.
Yeah, thank you for inviting us.
Absolutely. Now it's just this is episode 29, something like that. I don't know. Numbers are.
You're supposed to be the numbers guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but memory and numbers don't go together. Like I can add them all day long, but I don't know. You don't expect me to remember.
enough.
Immediately forget them.
Yes. The only thing I know is that our electric bill was actually the lowest one of the year so far.
Right.
That's
Nice.
definitely a plus. Either because everybody got mad and Colorado Springs Utilities had to back off because they did another huge charge,
I don't think it's that.
yeah, or that we didn't use as much power somehow this month. Even though we've had months where we didn't brew, we weren't running the heat,
Yeah.
and our electric bill was over $1,000. And then months where we brewed a lot and we were running AC all summer, then all of a sudden our bill was only $900. And I have no idea how they do the math on that. So
Maybe AC doesn't pull as much juice as
heat.
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
AC,
no.
AC
Well,
pulls a lot of
well,
power.
AC pulls a lot of power. Heat pulls power, and in our case, also gas.
Yeah, gas is pretty cheap though.
And the
natural
smart
gas,
person who
yeah.
works here says that this is episode 29. So
Okay.
I trust her. So yeah, implicitly. All right. So Corey, before we get any worse,
We stopped trusting her, and we're screwed.
oh yeah, no, she's the only thing keeping this ship running. I mean, it's in at least a general direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Corey, why don't you tell us about the program that you're part of and why we were so excited to have you out here? I don't want to misname it, so I'm going to let you say it.
Yeah, so my name is Corey Cook, president of Colorado Warriors Hockey. We're a nonprofit 501c3 disabled veteran hockey program here in Colorado Springs. Now the program's not just here in the Springs; it's actually national. It's nationally run, so to speak, and. For your guys' awareness, I can start big to small, kind of explain
Oh, we'll go. Don't worry, we're going to go all over the place on this.
Okay.
But I really do feel ashamed of all the nonprofits that we work with and all the organizations we support and we know about. I had no idea there was a hockey league here. The only one I'd heard of is the little amateur one that runs around. I did not know there was a disabled veterans hockey organization, and I feel really bad about that.
Yeah, and I can speak the same on that too. I PCS'd here from Okinawa, and back in 2019, I actually didn't know about this program until 2023.
Yeah.
And they had already been a nonprofit for about 3 years. And so what we're trying to do now is we're trying to build awareness, get out in the community,
Absolutely.
and help out with different charities and things like that. So
Yeah, that's why we're glad to be able to have you on. And I mean, we have a lot of stuff coming up that we're gonna do together, and we'll talk about that. But I mean, it's just. It's so hard with all these different programs for, like you just said, literally awareness, because I can rattle off, 15 or 20 of the nonprofits we work with, and most people just give me this blank stare.
Yeah.
Like people know Yellow Ribbon and 22 Until None and some of those bigger ones like that, but a lot of these small local nonprofits, nobody's ever heard of, so that's a big thing. Like I didn't know there were two on Fort Carson that we work with. Well, we work with them now. Before I started working with them, we had no idea. There's the Santa's Workshop on Fort Carson.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought that was something everybody does. I didn't know they were a nonprofit and specifically working with the soldiers' children and things like that. And then the other one is the Tumbleweed Consignment Store. That's a nonprofit organization that works with the spouses and things like that, where they come in and make things and they can sell them there. Yeah. And then a portion of that goes to kid scholarships for scholarship funds. Never heard of them until they came in and started talking to me about it. And it's like, man, how do you get that word out there? And now that we have the podcast, it's a nice way to be able to do that. And that's why we wanted to be able to have you on the podcast.
Yeah, and I greatly appreciate you bringing us and inviting us out here to bring awareness of these nonprofits that are out there. And I'm kind of the same way and the same understanding as you guys. There's so many different nonprofits out there that are doing such good work that we don't know about.
Yeah.
And so it's one of the things that we started doing here in the last about 6 months is starting to, we went live on Love Living Local.
Yep.
We up-ramped our PR a little bit more. So we started doing a little bit more posts on our Instagram, Facebook, just making overall connections into the community. So we paired up or met with the military affairs liaison, Jessica Kimber, with the City of Colorado Springs.
Yep.
We went and talked to the Olympic and Paralympic Committee over there, and so we're getting our names out there, we're getting our name out
Yes.
there, and we're meeting with these people, and just to bring awareness of like what we have going on here, because I think the way I look at it is big picture wise is hockey is starting to blow up anyways.
Yeah. And we're in the right season.
Absolutely. I mean, you got the Avalanche who are in, the semifinals right now, and you have, the U.S. men's Olympic and women's both won gold.
Yeah.
And so it's not like, and we've been around for a while, and we're not dovetailing off of them.
But it's nice to have something else there that's
Absolutely
helping.
Yeah. And so when you start talking about hockey and the nonprofit, and people are like, "Oh, I didn't know you were there," like, we're here, we're helping veterans, we're doing the thing, and we're trying our best to help and provide a place and a venue for our veterans who do play hockey, or maybe not have ever played hockey and want to for the first time. We can kind of help those people transition through those points in their lives as they go to integrate back into civilian life at post-service.
Well, I mean, that's one of the hard things too, especially on the veteran side of it, is not knowing what programs are out there, what's available to you, or how somebody can help you out. And so you have to reach, because not everybody's going to want everything. Like, not every veteran coming out of the military is going to be like, "Oh, I want to go play hockey." There's something out there, but that's another avenue. Like, we just did a couple months ago, we had Valor Archery on here, and that was another program that I'd never heard of that a lot of people were very interested in. And so it's that avenue of like, what else is out there for me? If it's not going camping and getting touchy-feely with myself, which a lot of the I mean, nothing against any of them, but I think we work with like 5 or 6 that have to do with outdoor, either going fishing, going camping, going hiking, and that's it. Like, there's tons of those. But to hear it, like, hockey, that's awesome. And like, we work with the Gold Rush lacrosse team. We try to help them out. They've got a bunch of veterans and active duty guys on their team. And so this is another avenue, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah, and like I said before, we're trying to get our name out there, just so that the community knows that we're out there and that we're doing the best that we can to help our veterans. And one of the things, as you were talking, I was thinking about how I've never been so connected into a nonprofit to the point to where, as I'm going to do these speaking engagements, I'm starting to learn a lot more about other nonprofits and other organizations out there that are doing things and to help out our veterans as they are transitioning out of the military or are separated or what have you. So, it's just great to be a part of this, and I love every single moment of it. Since the day I joined this, I mean, I signed up and I made my wife watch hockey movies for an entire week. God. I'm so excited to get involved in this. I was like, hey, like, she's like, I didn't know that, like, you were that passionate about hockey. I was like, I am. So I made her watch different movies.
Brought it back to the fun for you. Yeah.
Got to hit him with those surprise tisms.
But God bless her. I mean, she's been very supportive of being part of this. So.
All right, so where is, like, the base, I don't know if that'd be the right word, but like, where's the main location? Where did this start?
Okay, so this started, and I've had this conversation with a few folks of how Colorado started, but I can go back to where it first began. So back in 2008, I believe it is, at Walter Reed, I think is where the inception of this was, and it was a conversation between two folks, and they had this idea and this vision. So in 2010 is when the actual Warrior program began. And so where the Warrior program fits into under USA Hockey, you have you have USA Hockey, you have all the different leagues, levels of play, everything from youth, collegiate, coaches, officials. And so inside of that, you have the disabled hockey program. Inside of that, you have the different disabled hockey programs, which include, SLED, standing amputee, blind, hard of hearing, mentally challenged or mentally disabled, and then you also have the Warrior program, and that's where we fit in. So it's not just a Colorado program or a nonprofit; it's nationwide. Okay. And so what I try to do, and I'll get to your point here about Colorado in a minute, but what I get back into my thought here. I don't know where I was going with that.
You look a squirrel.
It happens.
Yeah,
Yes,
right?
right. And TBI. That's
Yeah,
what I
no,
was
no.
blaming it on.
No, we never do that.
Yeah, no.
Not at all.
But you get to, yes, national level. A lot of them. Oh, that's where it was. Picked it. There it was.
Nice.
So what I try to do now to bring awareness. So a couple weeks ago, I went and spoke at a Sergeant Major Symposium down in Fort Carson, just to build awareness that this program is out there. Because one of the things that a bunch of senior leaders do, or they ask their service members who are either separating or ETSing or retiring, whether traditional or med. And one of the questions that I asked the sergeant or all the senior leaders, I was like, "What's the one question that's common to all of us that we ask our service members when they're about to get out?" And that question is, "What's your plan?"
Yeah.
Right?
Do you have a
What
plan?
are you going to do? Do you have a plan? What's going on? And so if I can reach out and speak at these different conferences and make awareness that this program is out there for folks who play hockey, that they can bring it up to their service members and
Yeah.
be like, "Hey, I know of this program. Why don't you look it up?" Because it's nationwide. And literally pretty much almost every state has a program or pretty close to it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Is like how many states? But almost all of them.
I think so. I don't actually know the actual numbers of what exact states, but I know I know Minnesota, it blew up there. I mean, they have 6 different districts with multiple teams under them. And
It's Minnesota. I mean,
Yeah, the hockey or the national hockey state. So here we have one district. We have just our one district here at Colorado Springs, and we have multiple level teams under it, so up to 5, and they're all tiered from advanced skaters all the way down to beginner. Now to get to Colorado. So,
Yes.
Back in 2020, I believe it was, 4 individuals had this idea, wanted to create it, and they built it. So represented on, and I asked one of the guys too. I asked one of the prior founders. I was like, "Hey, what's some things I want to know about our logo or the organization? Just give me some historics," because I'm fairly new to the organization. I've been here for just over 2 years. Became president back in October, and I just wanted to know more. I love the history. I love knowing things about where things were at, where it's at, and so I'll just show the camera.
Yeah.
So on our jersey, we have 4 stars up here that represent our 4 founders, and thankful for them to starting this program, because without it, I mean, I wouldn't be playing hockey as passionately as I am right now. I wouldn't be connected with a lot of people, new friends. And it goes beyond just me, right? So our spouses get involved. Every time we go to out-of-state tournaments, or more than likely, a lot of the families go and they build connections, they build relationships, not just with our members themselves, but our families are also included. And we try to bring them in as much as possible, as much as we can throughout the
Nice.
year.
Yeah, good to keep that support network as you're going. Yeah.
So, back in 2020, 2021 is where it started. Started with one team, and then over the years it just started to blow up. And I believe in the last 6-7 months we've increased about 30 members into our organization. So I mean, we're starting to get bigger, which means that we need to start publicizing ourselves and letting other people know that what we're doing and what we're providing for our veterans as they are here and need something to do.
Yeah.
And along with that, what research has found out too is being able to get up off the couch, get out, do something physical. What does that do for you? Well, it's scientifically proven that it boosts your mental health, it increases physical health, and it also improves your quality of life at the end of the day, because you're getting up and doing something. You're not just sitting on a couch. You're not just sitting somewhere and sulking in your own thoughts and doing things and drowning yourself in alcohol. And if we can get folks to come out and be a part of something, be a part of camaraderie, still feel that connection of the military, because I see it every time I go to a practice or every time I go to a game. I see guys, giving their bro hugs.
Yeah, absolutely.
I see them just reconnecting, because we practice twice a month, and every time it's like a new reunion. But yes, guys will message with each other back and forth through chats.
Yeah, but it's different.
But it's different when you get them all together, and it's another thing too that like I've noticed being part of this is the locker room. So the locker room is like that sacred place, right, where you can just vent, right? I kind of compare it to like a bar or like a team room back in the military or a unit common room area where guys just go and hang out after work for a little bit and they just vent or they just, talk about what happened, what they don't like, who they like, and all this. And so the conversation just goes from there. And we mimic that here with hockey.
Did you see what Chad was wearing last night?
And that locker room is a great place, and it's a place to connect. It's a place to like maintain those relationships. And we have every branch of service. Not sure about Coast Guard.
Yeah, that's one we have a hard time. Yeah, they are very rare.
So I mean, like the cross service talk and
I think there's like
the bashing a little bit is
45 to 47,000 of them total.
Yeah, like everywhere, and
service
somehow
members.
there's some here.
Yeah.
So we got that light board up on the wall. When somebody from that branch comes in, we light up your insignia, and we've had that Coast Guard one lit in 5 times in the last 3 years. It's very, very rare. There are.
I was so upset the other night. Had all of them except for it was Air Force. No, Navy.
Yeah, but we try to get all of them lit up. We've had them all lit up one time.
No,
Twice.
twice.
Okay. Well, your memory's better than mine.
Yeah.
Well, if we have some
I only
I'll see
sent
if I
you
can
the
bring 'em
picture
in.
of the
Right,
one.
exactly. No, just tell them they're like the rare fucking flower. We need to get some more in here. So, do you guys get a lot of the Shoresy quotes in the locker room?
There's a lot of quotes from each branch of service, and it's a lot of back and forth bantering, which you can imagine. And
I can just imagine now.
Oh, God, the
Now
chirps.
that I've watched Letterkenny so many times, I'm like, I could think of 100 things.
Oh yeah. But it's great. It's a great time every time we go in there. And another thing too that just recently happened. So we have 4 volunteer coaches, and they're phenomenal. They bring a different level of excitement, structure, positivity, and they're always uplifting every single time. And being able to have those 4 guys come out and volunteer their time, is phenomenal. And I can't be more grateful to have a good coaching staff.
So, where do you guys play at?
So our home station is out of Colorado College. When they have the ice, I mean, they tear it down, I think, next month.
Is it the one right up on Nevada?
Yep, Ed Robeson.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So that's where
Nice.
we do all of our practices. We do this last January, I believe January, February, we ran a Battle of the Warriors event with the Brave Warriors Foundation, which they're based out of Denver. They're kind of similar to us, but they're more tailored towards first responders, EMS, firefighters, and police. And then they do also welcome in military as well.
Nice.
And so we collaborated with them, and we held this big event down at Robeson Arena, and it was phenomenal. And every year from that event, our inaugural event, so we'll have a second annual next year, and it's going to be even bigger the year after. And we're just trying to build up this event to bring awareness for our veterans and EMS if we can. And we're just looking to try and provide the things that we can for our veterans as much as we can. So
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
so we got a lot going on. We have our off season coming up here soon, so be doing things like these.
Yeah, I was going to say,
different
definitely, that's
events.
going to be perfect, too, because we're going to come in here, we're going to brew a beer together, do an event here, help you, get some money together. That way, as you go into the next season, hopefully more awareness and some financial help there as well. We'd absolutely love to do that.
Yeah, again, super grateful for having me on here.
I mean, that's our whole thing, man. I have a terrible business model here, but the one thing I love is I love being able to help and give back to the community, wherever we can. So, I mean, that's a big thing for us.
A terrible business model.
Oh, yeah.
I've read your guys' story.
Yeah. Oh no. Every time I talk to like a business consultant or something like that, they just kind of shake their head. They're like, because we've been told for years now. I mean, this can't work. There's no way we can really be doing this, and we're over 6 years in now. So I'm like, this is what we do.
I'm doing the thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
pretty good at it.
Yeah. It
Not
works.
saying it was the easiest thing, but
No, God no.
we somehow managed to pull it off.
Yep. If train wrecks are your thing, be the best at train wrecks you can be. That's it.
Hey, train wrecks are still fun to watch.
They are. See, that's the thing. I think that's like 3/4 of this is just sheer amusement.
Oh yeah, it hasn't one of our best customers admitted that was kind of why he was around at first.
Oh, God, yeah.
was to just watch this thing
Yeah.
devolve.
Oh yeah, like I mean, like with Yoda, that was the biggest. Yoda's like,
I was going
Yeah.
without saying the name.
well, yeah, well, and I'm saying, I'm using his,
Nice.
Because I wanted to make sure I wasn't misquoting.
but it was just like down at the VFW when we started down there. It was a tie between the House committee on whether or not they'd allow me to open the brewery there, and the guy who broke the tie actually didn't really like me. I don't really like him either, but he said he was the tie-breaking vote, and he said it's because he wanted to see what would happen. That was the whole thing. It's that
Some
morbid
people
curiosity.
just want to watch the world burn.
I mean, pretty much. So all along this way, everybody's constantly shaking their head, but still, they love what we're doing. They don't understand how or why, but they love what we're doing.
Yeah.
And to me, I mean, that's the most fun part about all this is the more people tell us we can't do something or we're not going to succeed, the more we're going to do it.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
the harder you're going to work too.
Yeah.
At
Back
proving somebody
when
wrong.
me and Teresa were working at Skyline together, did y'all think this was going to work?
Honestly, no. I was like, okay, well, you're gonna start a brewery, okay. As soon as I saw or heard that Steven was involved, both of us were like, oh, okay, well, this probably has a shot at working.
So I have, Sean's known me
Wait a minute.
pretty much longer than anybody on the planet, and he'll tell you I have some of the most asinine, crazy ideas, but through sheer will of force, I make every one of them work. Every time I'm like, hey, we're going to do this, he's like, all right, and we do it.
It's like,
All
that wasn't
right.
a question.
Yeah, no, nowhere in there was like asking somebody a question or for
All right,
permission.
give me a monster.
Yep, that's it. But I love it, and I'm really excited to see. Now that I know you guys are here, because like I've seen a couple of the Air Force hockey games and whatnot. 'Cause when I first moved to Colorado, I worked security. And that was the only way I was going to go to a hockey game. But I got to go to a few of the hockey games. I really loved it. But I mean, now I'm really excited. Like lacrosse, I've never ever witnessed a game in person until we started working with the Gold Rush, and now I've been to like 7 or 8 of the games, and I love it because it's like it's a thing I was never going to do or never be interested in. But now that I'm involved, I am enjoying it.
Yeah, most of what I know about lacrosse comes from passing references in Archer.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
That's about it.
That's another great show.
But yeah,
Yeah.
hockey is one of the only sports that if I'm skimming through and there's a game on, I'll stop and watch. I typically don't do the sports ball thing, but hockey is different. It's high speed, high impact. It's the only sport which when I heard about your organization, my first thought was hockey fights are awesome. Veteran hockey fights have got to be brutal.
Right. Yeah, it's like the last great bastion of some kind of violence in a sport. Like everybody else has gotten rid of it altogether. Hockey, 2-minute timeout. Go sit down for a minute.
I mean,
Just go cool off.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Football, you punch the other team's quarterback in the face in football. They're probably taking you out of the game permanently.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get multi-million
Like, you're
dollar
I think
fine.
it's just like a season thing. And if it
Yeah,
keeps happening,
you're out
then-
of like the season at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean a
Hockey,
football
it's
player.
like minute and a half.
Yeah, football.
Cool down for a minute.
Football or basketball player, they sprain an ankle, they're out for like 3 weeks. Hockey players get right back up. Like,
Yeah.
Soccer players get hit by
Tape it,
a rushing
Just
leaf.
kick that
and-
tooth off to the side.
yeah, no big deal.
Broken tooth, just pull it out.
Right? Yeah.
Back in the game.
Back in the game. I love it.
But yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, I started skating when I was 3 years old in Minnesota, and I don't know how my parents did it because it's not cheap.
Yeah, no.
But I mean, my passion has been there for years. And to your point, yes, I will always stop and watch a hockey game on TV. It
Yep.
is fast paced. There's like no downtime at all, unless if there's a stoppage of play real quick.
Yeah.
But then it's back at it again.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
right at it.
As far as the fights, so this is a no-check league, the Warrior program is, and we fall under a bunch of regulations and rules within USA Hockey. So, I mean,
I could kind of see that
fights
though.
are pretty,
Guys are already lined up with
frowned
8,
upon.
5, 6, 8, TBIs. Just gonna smash into the wall some more. Yeah. No,
but that doesn't say that like we still bump into people.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you still are competitive. Like,
Absolutely.
it's part
Well,
of-
I mean, it's
you're
hard to
still
stop.
flying. Part of that.
Yeah, you're going 25, 30 miles an hour. It's still
Yeah,
hard
yeah.
to stop.
You're still going to take a slap shot to the ankle or
Yeah.
something. And like, I really enjoy it. It's a no check league, but like you're still competitive, and that's another one of those things too. Like if you have that competitive, if you're part of something that's competitive, not saying that that's the sole purpose, or not saying that our sole purpose is competitiveness, which is not. It's ours is finding and creating a place
Yes.
for veterans to go and reintegrate and help with their mental health through the means and ways of using ice hockey as our.
That's always been my favorite thing about it, like a team sport or a team activity, is it's not just the personal drive. Not everybody has that to go, I want to run a marathon every weekend. That's retarded to me. I'm sorry. You can call it whatever you want,
Right there
but
with
yes, but like a team sport, you're not just doing it to improve yourself. You're doing it to improve the team, and you don't want to let the team down. So that builds you that motivation versus self-motivation. That team motivation is another animal altogether. And I've always loved that when you get into a group sport where it's not just, I want to be better for me. I want to be better for the team.
Yes.
And it gives you that teamwork again, that community, that calling, and
Yeah, and I've seen it. I witnessed this firsthand with these veterans, and I was on the bench during some of our games down in Dallas at the national tournament this few weeks ago, and being on the bench and just hearing the conversations that the teams were having, it was very uplifting, like very positive. Like, hey, let's do this next time. Hey, let's try this next time. Like, there was nothing negative. Like, there's no like, you suck, man. Like, or like, do better here. There's none of that. And I didn't witness any of that stuff. And it was very influential for me.
Yeah.
And it spoke to me about, like, I'm here doing this thing, and I'm part of this. And it just reinforced why I'm doing the thing that I'm doing, and part of this program, why I'm here. And so I'm using my passion. I love the passion, and I love our veterans. And if I can find, I wholeheartedly believe that this is my passion, my purpose, when as I move forward throughout my life. And I will always be part of a Warrior program, even if I decide to leave or not. I'll find one, and I'll be a part of it, because I know what it entails being part of a program like this.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
What position do you play?
So I play forward. I'm more of a not as skilled with the puck, but I like to go hard and fast and use my physical ability to kind of push around and get to where I need to go. And then I can also play defense too. So
Okay.
Nice.
yeah, kind of I can play anywhere. So yeah, I love it.
No, you're good. I was curious. Like, we talked about everything else, and then I was like, he loves hockey. He loves hockey. What do you play when you're out there? Yeah.
How often do you all get together?
So we practice 2 times a month.
You said that if you'd been paying attention.
Yeah. Right. I caught that part too.
I'll go into that a little bit more.
Yeah. There you go.
So
Thank you.
Could you expand upon
beyond the practices, right, and bringing everybody together and reconnecting. We also go to 3 out-of-state tournaments. We always do the national tournament. I think this year, later this year, we're going to go down to Vegas, do the Armed Services tournament down there, I believe what it's called. And then we also go up to Minnesota, Blaine, and do the Hendrickson Foundation tournament up there.
So is the
which
tournament just
next
the
weekend
one
we are
game, or are you like back to back to back?
I mean, they are 2 games, sometimes 2 games a day for 2 or 3 days, depending upon the schedule, how many teams are out there. We're actually going to Minnesota next weekend. And the first day is 2 games right off the chute.
Oh,
on
wow.
Friday.
Yeah.
And then another game.
At least you're in the same
Saturday.
time zone, so you're not gonna
Yeah.
that won't drag you.
I'll,
Or
uh,
is that a different time
It's
zone?
1 hour ahead, but
Oh, is
I mean,
it?
it's not too much.
It's
to
not
make a
too bad.
difference.
Yeah.
I'll flash my ignorance a little bit. How long is a hockey game?
So it depends on like the event, right? So if they're regulated to a certain amount of time, we'll play for an hour, whether if that's 3 15-minute periods with a couple minutes in between. They try and keep it within an hour. Sometimes we play in their full 50-minute stop play games. It just depends on what it is, but. It does get taxing on these tournaments because you're going and going and going.
Yeah, that's why I was asking, because I mean we did the steel fighting and everything, and it's like, you're fighting for a grand total of an hour throughout the day, but every minute of that is
if 100%,
brutal. So
yeah.
if it's a hour-long game doing stop time, that's going to be rough doing 2-3 games.
I was going to say the second game just.
Yeah.
Like you do your ice bath, throw on some icy hot, and pop a couple ibuprofen.
Right back out there.
Get back out there. Which I mean, like a lot of our guys, like, they're all veterans. I mean, like they've gone through the things.
Yeah.
Like, hey, like, all right, I gotta suck this one up again. Let's go out there and do it.
Start smiling and nod and be like, "Yep, here we go."
Y'all got a different level of endurance.
Well, it's all mental. It's just that level of you've been through so much stupid that you just all right, let's keep doing it. Yeah.
I mean, you've gone 24, 48 hours getting shot at, this is fun.
No sleep. No sleep. 130 degrees outside, wearing your full kit, so you're like 10 degrees warmer. You're drinking piss warm water. Yeah.
That hot water tastes nasty too.
Oh, it's
especially
just,
if it's been in a Camelback for like.
Sometimes you have to do it.
Oh,
yeah. But I mean, that's just it. That's the mentality of it. Like, I mean, like the Manchu Road March, 25-mile road march. The first couple hours is whatever. You're just having fun. You're out there bullshitting, and then you hit that just absolute suck. When you hit like mile 18, mile 20, and then those last couple of miles, everybody's so deliriously just laughing over how bad it sucks, and you just think it's funny, and that gets kind of beat into your head that like you can be absolutely exhausted, nothing left in the tank, and somehow you just keep going.
Embrace the suck.
Yeah.
That bit of laughter just gives you a bit more of a boost.
It does.
Embrace the suck long enough, it drives you mad, and then it doesn't suck so bad.
Yeah. And then you look back on everything, and it's just like you laugh about it, and you're like, this is why normal people look at us funny.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
When you're sitting there telling a story and laughing, and everybody else is just giving you that horrified look.
There was that like 2 weeks ago that happened. I was telling a story I thought was very funny, and like everybody down the bar was just staring at me, and I was like, oh.
Which one?
I don't remember. I just remember like it clicked for a second when I was looking at everybody, and I was like, that's not funny to everybody else.
Yeah, I've had some stories like that about my childhood too, where I'm just telling that like it's a funny story, and people are like, do you need help?
Yeah, right. Is this a cry for help? Should we call somebody?
No, this is a funny story. Fuck off, laugh.
Yeah, like I used to fight with my sisters, and not like normal
I've
siblings.
heard some of those stories, yeah.
Yeah, and I sit there and no, I've never been abused. My parents were great. And then I think back, there was a hole in the wall that was shaped like me.
Yeah.
It just didn't come from a
So
parent.
you're not just the Bruce Squatch, you're also the Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Funny enough, I tried that here.
Oh my God. Yeah. So we did not know
You
this.
found a stud.
So you see that? You see this hallway right here, right there? Yeah. That used to be a solid wall.
Yeah.
So most places we've ever been, it's 2x4s. That's your studs. Not here. The aluminum shaped beams.
Yeah.
So he went to go run right through it. We figured.
No, that wasn't it. I won't even blame it on a
thought it was
stud.
that.
The problem was I was expecting drywall. I'll admit they built the wall sturdier than I had anticipated.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's those metal beams in there, and those don't give like a 2x4 does.
No, they don't.
Those were a nightmare. We had to take out the Sawzall and chop them up into sections.
That's the problem. They're
Those are loud as
so
shit when you're
wiggly
cutting
and
them.
flimsy. I hate them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would never build with those.
No.
Oh,
But everything in here is
There's
built
a
with that.
hospital down the way. Was it St. Francis Memorial? I think that one, like the whole lower everything is just. That was like an add-on they built. It was like a whole emergency section. They did a lot of work there. That whole entire add-on is just built with all those studs.
Ugh, no.
I mean, they have columns like steel.
Yeah.
I-beams.
Yeah, when was the last
Everything
time you
else.
could, with your hands, pretzel a 2x4?
I can knock through a
last night, what are you talking
2x4.
about?
I couldn't knock through those.
We couldn't knock them out because of the screws that were in them.
Yeah, well, I mean, you hit it and it just kind of bent a little bit. Like a 2x4, you hit it right, it's gonna break.
Yeah, no, that's when I was a kid in Ishinru, that's what we would use to for boards to break. These
Yeah.
little 2x4s.
Yeah.
They're not actually 2 inches thick.
No, they're only an inch
Not
and a half because
anymore.
we're
Yeah.
cheap, you know.
They've been like that for a long time. I remember taking a tape measure to shit and was like, like a while back.
Oh,
Yeah,
you went through
they're-
that phase too?
They're like
Uh-huh.
1 in
Yeah.
5/8 or 1 in 7/8 now, or less than
Oh
that.
no, they're close
Yeah.
to like an inch and a half. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is terrible because you do the math and you measure to build something.
Uh-huh.
And then you buy all the materials, and then everything's like 3 inches too short. And you're like, "What the?"
Yeah. Normally stuff like that.
Using that man
grows.
measurements.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
So, damn it, I had a question.
Okay,
Now it's
well-
my turn. There you go.
All right.
You've told us about the organization and everything. Let's hear a little bit about you, if you don't mind. You know, service, prior, you know, just
See, there we go.
there we go. Let's hear a little bit about the man.
I promised I wasn't going to ask him.
Yeah. I'm still active duty over for Carson.
Oh, gotcha,
in the
gotcha,
Army.
gotcha.
So
There you go.
there I am.
Next story.
See, this is why you got to inform people about stuff.
Oh, the beer we're going to brew.
There we go.
So what are we brewing? I'm sorry. What are we brewing?
I have the pull out to my organization.
Oh,
for
that's right.
voting.
Yeah. You said the poll was. Are they still
It was
polling?
it was a tie between a Hefeweizen and a Pilsner. So I
Between the two.
haven't checked in the last 15 minutes. So maybe
Okay.
somebody voted.
Well, if you're still at a tie, I'm going to say let's go with a Hefeweizen because I'd love to get another Hefeweizen on tap.
Okay.
Yeah, because we've got what 3 pilsners.
Yeah, we
and
got 3
only
different
2
pilsners, and we only
Yeah.
have well, the second Hefeweizen we're never making again.
Oh.
that was for another fundraiser event, and it did not go very well.
Gotcha.
But that's flavor choices.
Okay.
Sometimes people listen to me, sometimes they don't. But if they do go Pilsner, then we can absolutely make it a Pilsner. But if it's still a tie or close, I'd say let's make a Hefeweizen.
Okay. Sounds good to us.
Hefeweizen would be perfect, especially coming into that time of year, because that will be hitting like late summer, early fall. Perfect time to put a Hefeweizen on.
Yeah.
100% your decision, but you should really do a Hefeweizen.
Yeah.
Nah, Hefeweizens
Yeah, it's,
are great.
Right.
I was seeing some of the.
I'll be the odd man out. I do not like Hefeweizens. It's not just our it's Hefeweizens in general.
Yeah.
Don't care for them.
No,
There-
I'm
there's
just one of those
always-
weirdos that hates IPAs too. Like, I can't, except for that
No,
one
no,
IPA
that's
that you hate.
understandable. That's a unique flavor. But Hefeweizens, that's like the beer of beers. That's the beeriest beer that ever beered. So
It's like one of the oldest ones too, right?
yeah, I
Yeah.
think I don't know. He should know, but
You should know too, probably.
Right? God.
probably.
You think 6 years working here, you'd have.
I have been instructed, but I do not recall.
Yeah, your mind right now is too full up on a 3D printer shit.
Well, also, 20 ounces of 7%.
Okay.
I'm a lightweight with beer. All right.
Right.
Yes.
Still, that's the weirdest thing. The lightweights with beer, but not with liquor. That is so weird to me. I'll never get that. Both
that-
you guys. I'll never
and
get
I
that.
mean, and then it's even though it's metabolized by the same organ, marijuana, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but
He's like Willie Nelson. He can just.
but yeah, beer does it to
Aw,
me.
What a lovely sound.
Yeah.
I did not-
Nice
I did-
crystal
that's a nice
glasses.
I did not
They are.
anticipate that ting.
Yes, because these are tempered crystal glasses. Our Mug Club members get very well taken care of.
All right.
But yeah, no.
Yes.
Nope, I lost it.
You got something else for me?
I do have something to kind of reiterate from something you said earlier. With the hardest thing is just getting off the couch and just that first thing. It's same thing. I have that same correlation with like martial arts because like I did it a lot when I was a kid, mainly out of necessity because I was bullied a lot. And then recently I got back into it, and I've been wanting to get back into it for years. And it was that this saying got kind of resonated with me. The hardest belt to get is your white belt. Is just showing up to class and then actually
Getting going.
getting going, breaking that ice, and showing up. And then every other day is so much easier. Even when you're testing and doing all this stuff, and there's like pressure on you, and all that stuff is easier. That first day is the hardest.
Yep. And that's one of the things too with us is like we provide that through ice hockey as our means and ways of providing that to our veterans. So, yeah, I mean, your example, goes along the lines with like what we're doing to provide for veterans. And so, very happy to be part of this and providing this.
So what's your
Yeah.
team name?
team name.
Yeah, which is the team that you're on.
We're the Colorado Warriors hockey club.
But
That's it.
is that the organization or is that the team?
Yeah, that's the
Yes.
organization. So
See, it's the organization. So what's the team?
yes. So we have an Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and a Delta team inside of the Colorado Warriors hockey.
Okay.
So we all have the same jersey. We all have the
Oh,
same.
okay. See, I thought it was
just different numbers and different names on the back.
Okay, that's where I got confused. I was
Yep.
like, because he was talking about it multiple teams, then I like, what's the name? And then he said the organization. I was like, wait, that's
Yeah.
that can make my head hurt.
Yep, we have
Okay.
Colorado Warriors hockey, and then we have tiered level teams underneath that wear our same logo and jersey, different
Okay.
names, different numbers.
Gotcha.
And then we highlight them too, like a new players that get their new jersey. We highlight them on, if they want, on social media and doing the thing.
Okay, there we go. That's fantastic. Okay, now I'm
Sorry,
Very
if I didn't
alpha
explain that
leader.
earlier.
They are all the
it could have
Warriors.
definitely been
Nice, yeah.
my brain too. So I was like, I'm missing something here. Everybody's got a team name.
So, what he was saying about the hardest belt to get being the white belt kind of sparked something in my brain. Is I know myself, I suffer from lack of motivation a lot of times, and being part of a team, having that person to be like, hey, come on,
Your
your accountability buddy.
accountability buddy. There it is. Yeah.
That is big for me. So I know because like never served 100% civilian, but deal with a lot of anxiety, bit of depression, and that's getting off the couch is the hardest part.
Absolutely.
And so you having that activity that appeals towards a passion, and then having that team structure there so it's not just I've got to get off the couch. You've got your buddies calling you, hey, get your ass to practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to get there. The team needs me.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's I have pushed myself to limits that I did not know I could because I'm like,
The brewery needs me.
the brewery needs me. Steven needs me. I've got to have Steven's back. And I have become so much better of a person because of that. So
And I've done that with some guys too on the team. It's like, hey man, like missed you at practice. You doing all right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's everybody checking in with each other and having this community of folks who are building relationships and having those relationships outside or off the ice as well.
Yeah.
Going to do things, being part of going to a different event together, whether if it's Avalanche game or going golfing together or what have you. Like there's still that community and there's still that relationship between all of our members. I wouldn't say every single one of them because there's over about 100. I can't have a personal relationship with like 100 people. So,
Yeah.
but yeah,
I can barely maintain a personal relationship with 5 people.
Yeah.
What's the accountability thing? To
Right.
your point is like being able to hold people accountable, not hold
No,
them
no,
accountable,
but you-
to check in on them.
Yes.
Yeah.
That buddy check.
Yeah.
If, like I said, with myself, a problem with self-motivation, somebody to provide that motivation. Whether it be, hey, come on, let's get to practice, or I know like me, sometimes shame works with best.
Oh yeah.
You've used that on me a couple
Oh,
times.
I'm good at that.
Yeah, no. He's right. I'm a piece of shit. I got to get up and go.
Yeah.
Kind of like you were saying too, with the no, hey, it's not a question. We're doing this.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's
Get off your
there
ass
wasn't
and
an
go.
option there.
Yeah.
This is happening.
And like, it seems to me from what you've talked about with your teacher, you've got that, like, if you're like, hey, man, not making it to practice today, he's not going to let that slide without some answers.
That just means the next time I go, I'm going to work twice as hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to make up for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, apparently, every time I go, I just bleed a lot now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what that
Yeah.
means.
Wait a minute.
Nah. No, it's just,
Yeah, okay.
But
But,
do we need to get one of those dolls that they use in the courtroom?
Oh god.
No, it's one of those things too where like it's one of those things where I kind of tell people too where it's like, hey, can you like actually clip your toenails? It's like I'll block a kick or something and
Oh
it's
yeah,
like,
those
recently,
gouge you. Yeah.
just like skins me and just so I'll block a high kick or something and then it's
I-
just like
I
I'm
I
bleeding
can't
all over
lie.
the
I've
place.
done that to
Cool.
myself.
Yeah, I've had that happen before, like with the 4 ounces and throwing jabs, and they'll leave the out like that, and they'll cut you like right down the side of the eye.
Yeah.
And they're, oh, sorry, my bad. I didn't mean it.
Yeah, because everybody puts their fingers first when they punch.
Well, I mean, like when you're up here and you're blocking shots and you just throw a quick one and they don't close it, they leave it open. And
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have never gone to throw a jab and forgotten to close my fingers.
Yeah, some people do stuff like that where
Yeah.
like instead of closing their hand completely, they'll kind of leave it.
Yeah.
Like if you're
that.
going hardcore and like iron palming
Oh
somebody,
no, that's
I
different.
can see that. but-
I'll take that over a fingernail like gouging on the side of your.
Well, I'm just saying as an excuse for
yeah.
getting you scratching somebody if you're doing that. But no, if you're knife handing them,
yeah.
that's intentional.
All right, so where do we find you guys? Social media, website? You guys?
Yeah, we
What
have
do you
a website, coloradowarriorshockey.org. You can find us in Colorado Warriors Hockey on Facebook, Colorado Warriors Hockey on Instagram. That's how we can be reached. Veterans who are wanting to be a part of this awesome team organization, they can go ahead and sign up on our website, and then we keep current on all the websites, everything that we're doing. Any events that we're going to, we're at the Special Forces Foundation Ruck Run March this last weekend.
Oh, fantastic,
We had a booth
man.
there, and then this coming weekend we'll be at Slush Fest down there with a booth, and the Green Beret Racing team is helping us out there.
Yeah, I love those guys. Yeah, we've been working with Nick and oh my God, he's gonna kill me. Brett, yes, Nick and Brett. Yeah, we've been doing a bunch of stuff with them, and we're actually official sponsors of their cars.
Oh, nice.
Oh, dude, that was awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then in a couple of weeks we're going down up to Minnesota for a tournament, and so we have a lot of things planned out over the year. But yes, social media, website is where we can all get found.
Awesome. We will get all of that linked below the video. So when we release the video, we'll have all the links for all of your social media on there as well.
And we just redid our whole website too. I mean, we have our sponsors in there with quick links to their websites, promoting them. Partners are coming soon. We're excited. We're motivated. We're doing what we can, trying to raise enough money to help out this program and provide something for our veterans.
Yeah, well, I mean, we look forward to working with you and doing this event here and doing a beer for you. This will be
literally
really
looking
cool.
forward to it.
Yeah.
And all the members in our organization are talking about it too. Like the poll thing was pretty cool because as soon as I put it out, like within like minutes, people were just like, vote this, vote. I was like, holy crap.
Okay, selfish question. What's the chance of us being able to serve beer at a hockey game?
Well,
Damn.
I'm sure there's state laws and stuff like that we have to kind of look into, but
And
definitely
most of those stadiums have they're locked into one brewery. Like we
Yeah.
ran into with the
other
lacrosse.
concessions.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
we ran into that with the lacrosse team. We made a beer for them. Everybody was super excited. They went and talked to the owner of the building. He was like, "No, we have a contract with," and I'm not going to say the brewery's name, but
Yeah.
Well, it also depends on there's certain places that have tailgating laws where
Yeah.
you can do whatever the hell you want.
That's
Like, out
kind
in
of
the parking lot.
that's kind of what I was thinking.
yeah, we wouldn't be able
Yeah.
to do that.
Nah.
All right.
That's all right though. So anyway, thank you,
I'm
Corey.
still trying to learn more about the event licensing and stuff.
Thank you very much, Corey, for being on our show. We really appreciate you, man.
Thanks for having me.
And
This is great.
no,
You
this
guys are
was
awesome.
this was really great. So thank you very much. From all of us here at Wackadoo, don't just do it.
Wackadoo it.